We just have to understand that a lot of times our kids are coming in with scars, biological scars, and something that they've had to deal with over and over every day. And they sometimes don't understand certain things. So for instance, neglect is one of the highest pieces of abuse that occur in the United States. A lot of things happen, like for instance, 70% of students have at least one form of trauma based on the ACE testing that occurs throughout the United States. And that's across the world. So like we have to understand as educators, the majority of our kids have gone through some crazy experience that we don't know about. And so the way that we communicate with them has to be different. So for instance, like I was growing up, if I was running down the hallway, I was going to have an administrator, I was going to have a teacher screaming at the top of their lungs at me, or I'd have probably spit all over my face. And, you know, there would be some type of consequence that would follow with that, right? It was punitive. Where now I ask my staff over and over, please don't interact that way, especially if you don't have a relationship with the child, because what's going to happen is most likely you're going to get a negative reaction and it's not something that you're going to want. And so I asked them to be a window instead of a mirror, meaning that you need to let that negative behavior go through you instead of replicating that to the child and only escalating the emotions, because a lot of our kids don't know how to regulate those emotions, in which case then we're going to get it to be a situation where I'm going to have to be involved and it's going to get much bigger than it needs to be over probably something as small as running in the hallway. So it was just a whole lot of training that happened with our staff as far as how to de-escalate, how to work with our students about them understanding their emotions and working on, you know, how that behavior needs to be taught versus just assuming that they have these skills moving forward.